I attack this brute, will I get swamped by everything else? Let's find out. Oh, yep. Alright, let's give this a go. Should I try and get up there? This is big brain. Oh, alright, more brutes and stuff. It's a lot of loot. If we can get all this, this is a lot of loot. Yeah, I think all the brutes are stuck down there. So all the piglins are down there. I don't think they can get up here. Big brain be clear to loot this. Oh my god, we have a diamond pickaxe. All that, we didn't get a single bit of netherite. We did get a bunch of gold and iron though, which I'm happy about. Alright, thank you for your generosity, Bastion. You've been far too kind. It is now time for me to leave. Alright, well let's see if we can trade some ender pearls out of this. So we've already got a bunch of obsidian, which would be cool if we needed it. We don't. Now that I have this Silk Touch diamond pickaxe that I got from the Bastion, I'm pretty sure I can get like so much gold from this thing. If you smelt these nether gold ores, you still get gold ingots, right? I guess we're about to find out. Oh nice, yeah, that's perfect. Alright, well as much as piglin trading has been nerfed, I think I'm going to continue doing it. Oh nice, we've got some more ender pearls. Total of 9 already, okay. How do I give these guys over a stack of gold and not even get enough ender pearls? I spent so long bartering with piglins and ended up using well over 2 stacks of gold, and in the end I only barely got enough ender pearls. Okay, thank god I got another drop. I honestly don't know how speedrunners put up with this. But anyway, with one of the most tedious processes out of the way, I decided to head back to my portal since I needed some more food. We're stranded in the middle of the ocean. What better food source do we have other than fish? This is what we're gonna have to rely on. Ooh, we got ourselves a broken portal here. What sort of loot can we find here? Yes. I mean, honestly, besides gold and apple, not much. I don't have all the loot we need right now. All we need is just that bloody fortress in the nether. And some food, of course. What if instead of hunting for fish, we just fished for fish?
6.5 hours later.
What was that? Enchanted bow. Please be good. No, Power 3 is not bad, but it has no durability. Oh, that's a trident zombie. Oh god, please no. Not like this. There you are. Oh god, we got 2 of them. Oh my god. So many trident zombies. So many. Why? Oh, it's not safe. It's not safe. I need my boat. I want my boat. Look how many there are. How many tridents? How many? Alright, so my current plan of attack is to travel far enough away so that I can make a brand new nether portal, which will spawn me away from my last one, and hopefully we'll have a better chance at finding a fortress. I honestly have no idea how far away I need to get, and I have no idea how far away I am now. But the good thing is I have 25 obsidian, so I can literally just make a portal wherever I want. Alright, you know what, let's give this a shot. This should definitely give us somewhere new in the nether. Alright, brand new nether portal, just in the middle of the ocean. Let's see where this takes us. Yeah, it's definitely new. Don't know if this is better, but it is new. Oh, I'm just too good. Oh my god, fine. How am I going to get down there? There we go. Oh god. Nope, you are the wrong mob. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh my god, diamond horse armor. Diamond, that's it. That's what I've been looking for, baby. That's it, that's our spawner. This is where we need to be. I'm a hacker. I feel like a hacker. Pew! are they up here? Alright, we just gotta take them out fast before they can overwhelm us.
Ooh.
Alright, honestly, we only need 2 more blaze rods, and then we're done. Oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm being harassed. Alright, we're out. We're done. Alright, perfect. Now, I've been thinking about this. We are very far away from our portal right now. And I have enough obsidian to make another one. It's not like I really need anything from my last portal. So I figured let's just make a new one and just get straight back into the overworld. One final thing that I've been waiting to do since the very beginning.
Yes, wind weapon indeed.
Enchanting table. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh my god, it's 8 diamonds. Oh, that's so good. Oh my, I just had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Oh my god, I can't headshot.
Oh, I lost.
Damn, the wind. Oh!
Alright, well anyway, now we have 19 diamonds that we gotta figure out what we want to do with them. So I figure, let's make a chest plate. The diamond axe isn't really even worth it anymore. I guess we could make diamonds.
Fuck off, man, this is your fault.
Boots. All that's left for us to do now is to go defeat the Ender Dragon. Let's try and make our way to the surface. Let's beat the game. Alright, let's throw this first eye and figure out what way we're going to do. I feel like because everything's ocean, we're surely just gonna see it, you know,
that
give us a
gold
dolphin friend. Maybe let's try throwing another one. I really don't want to in case it breaks, but... Oh, we must be kinda close. Wait, is this just it here? Am I dumb? Is that stone brick or gravel? Oh no, that's... Oh no, it is! It is! It's stone brick! Alright, this is it, gamers. It's that time. Time that we beat the game. Without... Oh gosh. There's a lot of skeletons. Where is slime? Yo, that's kinda cool. Ah. Oh, I'm cornered. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, finally. Thank God. Oh, wow, we got 4 eyes in this thing? That's so good. Anyway, I don't have enough wool to, like, make a bed, so we better just beat this thing without dying, hey? Alright, I don't usually use crossbows, but I guess let's just see if it's
I can get there without
easier.
teleporting.
I don't know if they have more range over a bow or
I'm
what.
gonna try that.
Oh, damn it, I ruined my good streak. Pew! Pew! Oh, what a shot. I love this thing.
Oop.
We're doing barely any damage, but geez, it's fun. Maybe we could try using this Power 3 bow that has a bit of durability on it. Oh, now that's some damage. Good. That's some good stuff. Oh, that's some damage. No, I'm finishing this, dragon. I'm finishing this. That's the story of how I beat Minecraft in an ocean-only world. Honestly, it was really easy. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more just like it, make sure to subscribe and help me reach 2 million subscribers before the end of the year. Cheers!
Hello everyone, my name is Pixelriffs and welcome back to Empires SMP. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're going to kick off by harvesting some resources because I
And as some
really
people
want to
might
do
have
the build.
noticed, but
We're
I
going to be
really
working
like
on a
pressing
blast
the
furnace auto smelter
organize
in today's episode, and I want to introduce to you
inventory
something that I
buttons.
have not actually introduced in the previous episode, but was built if you took a look in the background
I just
of
do.
some of the scenes in the last video. This is what I'm calling a pylon, and I did kind of
Money.
design these a little while ago when I decided I want to build in a desert. They are basically going to be sources of power, but also kind of markers of the boundaries of our kingdom here, or at least maybe lining the river a little bit. I want to make these kind of structures which have a conduit in the center
Ah,
as the
spell
kind of
enemies, perfect.
symbol of power and also light source that I'm using around here. And I really
Hey,
like
I
the
did
way
it.
this one came together. It's got a bit of copper in there for the lovely
The
gradient,
roof
and
protection is
of
now
course
ready
we're
to
draping
roll.
it in azalea leaves that really stand out here in the desert.
Okay, I
want to
can't
have
see
a
their
bunch
health.
of these around here, and they may differ in their designs. I quite like this one, but I've got a couple of other designs that I want to try out and maybe alternate depending on where they are positioned. And I want to start building a few more of these on and off camera, so you probably won't see
Ooh, a
too
fan.
many of these being built in episodes, but I might do them on streams,
really
and they will
doesn't make
probably
any
start
sense.
popping up around here as we start to transform the landscape into our own empire. And transforming the landscape is what I've done quite a lot of recently, for a couple of reasons. First of all, I want the desert to be a little bit flatter. There are lovely rolling dunes around the place and some kind of giant hills here and there, but I don't necessarily want too much variation in the landscape, or at least if I do have variation here, I want it to be stuff that I built myself. I want to do some actual terraforming
Okay,
in
that
this
doesn't
series
work.
and maybe build some terrain features that are a little bit more custom looking and a little bit cooler than Minecraft's natural generation. I also really need this stuff. Sandstone is actually surprisingly hard to come by, ironically, when you're building in a desert, because the problem with sandstone a lot of the time is that it generates a few blocks below a few layers of sand, which is fine if it's out here on the surface in caves. You can just kind of dig up the floor in some of these little ravines and rifts here and there, and sooner or later you dig down, you hit stone, and then you get patches of sandstone and stone all mixed in together. The problem is when you want to mine out a large quantity of it, which is going to be easiest to do just by like digging into the wall of an area like this, sooner or later once you start digging like 3 or 4 blocks high, you start to take out the ceiling and then all the sand falls in on you, and what that ends up with is the desert looking like this. And I really don't like having all of these holes in the landscape. It looks untidy, unnatural, and frankly, it doesn't really suit the aesthetic that I have in mind for this place. It also fills the desert full of pitfalls that I fall into whilst I'm trying to run around and get copper. So instead, my solution to that has been to chip away at the landscape and carve down the tops of some of these dunes so that the desert is a little bit flatter, which will also mean that once we have a few more buildings in here and we start to expand further out into the desert, and I have big plans for expanding this place and building all kinds of little aesthetic houses and stuff like that, we're going to be able to see more of that from any given place without the landscape getting in the way as much. Or if it does get in the way, then it's going to be much more intentional. So while I'm gathering some resources and filing down some of these dunes and hills, I want to take you guys to a couple of clips I recorded earlier in the week. First of all, Mythical Sausage paid his first visit to my base because he was having a bit of trouble with his villagers.
Pigs!
Oh, hello! Hi!
Yeah,
You made it!
For obvious
Thank
reasons.
you, yes, it wasn't that far at all. It was only 1,200 blocks.
it's a really, really long way.
Oh, it's okay. I found this guy, so he helped me out. He helped guide me over here a little closer.
Yeah, the bunnies have got a good homing sense. They're kind of like pigeons that way. As you can see, I'm taking very good care of the copper you traded with me earlier.
Yeah, I was like wondering what happened to it. I see it's all on this field.
Yeah, it sure is. This is
awesome.
this is actually the best way to age copper, believe it or not. It's just to give it some space. It's practicing social distancing, which means that it ages faster, like the rest of us, apparently.
Like all of us, yeah. I feel like I'm 10 years older right now. It's perfect. Yeah, this makes sense. Oh, and I love that little light source you got right there. It's a little expensive, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking to trade some more of these, so if you find any more Hearts of the Sea, I'll be fishing for Nautilus shells basically forever.
For all the time.
Yeah, more or less. I happen to have picked like the grindiest stuff to do. I've got all the copper, I've got all the conduits and stuff.
Good luck with that. And I'm also apparently I might have or might have not. Okay, I haven't determined yet, but I thought somebody might have trolled me, but I think I did it to myself. I apparently didn't light that well where the villagers were, and they're all zombified. So I have no books. I have no mending. I have no efficiency. I have nothing. I have no soldiers, no fortune, because they're all undead.
Yeah, I saw that when I was there earlier, and I thought he must have a plan for this, but no, they're just completely zombified. Okay, all right, follow me. I've got the good stuff.
And you didn't tell me anything. You were like, I was zombies, and then you didn't say anything. I had no idea.
I assumed you had a plan, my dude. Anyway,
No,
let's.
There's no plan.
Hello,
I walked in
goodbye.
there 5 minutes after you left. I was like, what happened here?
I was like, he says he hasn't been to the Nether, but I assume he's got a plan. Okay, so follow me. Are you good for
Goodbye.
golden apples at least? Do you have golden apples?
Yeah. I got
Alright.
some golden apples. Yeah, I got that.
All right, I got the hookup for you because arrows are weakness. Make sure you don't shoot them with a super powerful bow. Obviously, just get like a level 1 like unenchanted bow, and then just
one?
like exactly. Just like throw a really weak shot at them as well, so it does as little damage as possible, and then they'll just regenerate health once you feed them the apples. So
Yeah, because that was genius. I saw you do that, and that blew my mind completely. I completely forgot that was a thing, and my whole mind has been exploded all over this.
yeah, man, they just got to have the potion effect. It doesn't matter whether it actually came from a potion or not. So good luck with that. 'Cause-
Oh, thank you. Let me test this out. Make sure it works. It worked. Oh no! God, Bunny, watch out! Bunny! I'm not gonna want to know what that is. I'm leaving. I'm fine.
All right, see you later, sausage. Good luck
Thank
with the
you
zombies.
so much. Oh, I'll let you know if I die or not. Thank you. Oh man.
The whole
And shortly
server will
after
know
that,
when you
Pearlescent
die.
Moon wanted to talk about the glowberries that I'd left in her farmhouse.
Hello, hello.
Imagine if
Hey.
my real life was like
Visitor.
that.
Hello, there you are.
Hello. How's it
Would be
going?
nice.
It's good, it's good. So,
You know?
did you get the glowberries I left you?
Yeah, I did get them. You placed them in a very interesting fashion. I mean, it kind of looks like a curtain around my bed, which I like, but the door ones are a little bit intrusive.
Yeah, apologies for that. I was just, you had so many slabs in there, I was just trying to find a decent block to place them on.
So what you're saying next time is I should slab the whole thing.
Yeah,
so
I
you
mean,
don't place any
next time,
blueberries.
Pearl, you need to make your builds, like, less creative and stop showing up the rest of us, because, wow, this place looks great. Like, seriously, come on.
What do you mean? Your base is fantastic as well. Don't even.
I mean, I do all right. I noticed you got some copper aging issues with your roof, though.
I do a little bit. I've been working on, like, I've got my little bee. He's doing a little work. Okay. He's
I gotta
working
pee,
on
but I
it
gotta
this
wait
year.
for this
Ah.
cutscene first.
I've been a busy little bee as well, so I can probably help you out with some honeycomb if you want some.
Okay. Well, first we've got one deal. You know, I'm just going to sleep real quick. It's nighttime.
Yeah,
but
good
there is
plan.
another deal that we have to settle first.
We sure do, yes.
It seems like you've asked for some amethyst shards. right?
I have, yeah. I really want to work with tinted glass, so I was hoping to get hold of some amethyst to mess around with. I know other people are building with the blocks, but I'm really into the tinted glass thing. I think I can do some cool stuff with that. Maybe some mob farms.
Okay, fair enough. And was did you want glowing sacks, or is that just a?
That was more for. That was more for.
How'd he get in? Ugh. When nature calls, you gotta answer.
The pun, but if you've got some glow ink, I'll take it. I haven't really done much with that at my base yet, so I kind of want to see what I'm capable of.
I have 32, if you want them.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Wait, can this be like the trade-off for the honeycomb?
Oh, it could be, yes. Give me 1 second. I need to get into character. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let me take this off. There we go. Okay, now I'm in.
Oh, you look...
Hang on 1 second. You have a llama.
Wait.
I need to do this. I need to do this.
You can't be stealing my llama. This is not how a trader works.
I'm just borrowing him, okay? I mean, this is, it's all part of the bit, Pearl. It's all part of the bit. So we're here to trade, yes. And you had some amethyst shards and potentially some glow ink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 6 stacks of amethyst shards.
Ooh.
Is this enough for the glowberries?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was thinking more like 2, to
Okay.
be honest. But if you want to give me
I mean, I
more,
could only give you 2 stacks.
you could, but you're feeling generous, and I respect that. So that's
I am
awesome.
feeling generous. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. Seriously, that's wonderful. And yeah, I want to make a bunch of tinted glass. Like a stack or 2 is great, and you need like 4 of these per. I think you get 2 tinted glass out of it.
It's
So
quite expensive.
it's a weird. I haven't got the maths quite right in my head yet, so I don't know quite how much this is going to get me. But it should be a great start. So thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. And there's another matter here, which is the glowing sacks.
Yes.
So you were doing a little bit of talking about some honeycomb,
We are.
and I would love to do a bit of a trade. You know.
Yes, I have 2 stacks of honeycomb for you if you
Ooh.
want that. That should keep you going for a while, at least with the roof.
It should. There you go. I'm totally good with this deal.
Yes, that was just one. I
was
forgot to
just
throw
one.
the entire stack on the ground. There you go. That's 2
Being
stacks.
utterly bamboozled.
A couple of other things you can be on the lookout for me if you happen to find it, because this is the stuff that I will basically need throughout, like constantly throughout this series, is emerald ore and nautilus shells. So if you can get hold of either of these for me.
I remember you mentioning that I could kind of buy your whole base with a full stack of deep slate emerald ore, right?
You could, yes. Gemini Tay has already made a down payment on that, although I'm not certain if she knows that yet. She did give me a few deep slate emerald recently, but considering
So this is the race to buy your base.
it kind of is to the highest bidder, but considering that you can only find it in mountain biomes, but it is technically speaking the rarest block in the game, so like I would honestly sell decent chunks of my kingdom for a good chunk of deep slate emerald.
Alright, well I think there's a lot of things I guess we could buy you out for. The regular emerald and whatnot as well. So wait, what would you trade for the regular emeralds?
Regular emerald, whatever you got. I mean, I've got copper, I've got, I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff. I'm probably going to make a drowned farm later, so I'll be selling tridents, and that's where I'm hoping to get the nautilus shells from. But if you come across any in the meantime, I'm making conduits one of the light sources that I use, because
You're
apparently
using conduits as light source.
I don't do anything by halves, Pearl, you know this. So I kind of need to design some stuff around conduits, and these things, I can't fish enough of them at this point.
I think I have some Heart of the Seas.
If you got those as well, those would be incredible, because those are going to be even harder to find.
I think I have some. I don't know how many I have though. I have one. Heart of the Sea.
Okay.
One.
I don't have a whole lot else I can trade you right now. I have a very nice fishing rod and 7 blocks of oxidized copper, or I can give you an IOU. Which of these would you prefer?
The copper is really enticing right now, but I think, I don't know, I guess 7 blocks enough.
I can come back with more. I can very easily come back with more.
But maybe if you up it to like 15?
15? Yeah, I mean, I can do you round it up to 16. This is Minecraft after all. Like, I'll give you a quarter. I'll give you a quarter stack of oxidized copper. How does that sound?
Okay, you know that sounds pretty good.
Perfect.
You can have it as a. I'm trusting in you.
Oh no!
I'm trusting you to do
7
that.
blocks as a down payment, because the odd number is
Okay.
going to drive us mad until we both get to 16, right? So
This is true. Yes, this is true. So
And,
I need 9 blocks of copper.
yes, absolutely. I will owe you that, and I will return your llama to his proper place now that our trading has concluded.
Thank you for the honeycomb and the copper.
Thank you for
and the blueberries.
the amethyst and the glow ink and 1 heart of the sea. I will come back with 9 blocks of copper as soon as I can.
Most welcome. It's been a pleasure.
It has. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you so much,
Okay.
and
No worries.
see you soon. I'm gonna yell at Mythical Sausage for you on the way past. All right.
Thank you. He's doing some trolling today.
Well, my shovel is pretty close to breaking at this point, but thankfully we got a lot of the scenery around here leveled out, and it really doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look super unnatural. I have started to cover over some sections of sandstone with just the regular sand so that it blends in with the desert environment a little bit more. There's still a little bit more work to do around the place, but ultimately what that's left me with is enough materials to get started on today's build. We're going to do the outside before we do the inside this time, because I'm fairly certain the build I've designed has enough space for a big old blast furnace auto smelter, so it's time to get started, and we're going to do this in the form of a time lapse.
The roof's protection is now ready to roll.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this the boring way. believe it took me this long to finally figure out what the Moldy weakness is. And I saved up Urbosa's Fury for no reason. I thought it was elemental weapons at first, but it turns out I was half correct. But cool, as of today I finally know. The Moldy King is resistant to everything but is weak to electric weapons specifically. Interesting. Electric damage.
Hi! Hello!
Hi!
Hi there! Have I found House Blossom? Is this it?
Yes! This is the start.
Awesome. It looks amazing. I love the
Thank you.
I love the little kind of like fairy tale style house. It's very, very cool. So
Thank you.
you mentioned you wanted some sand, so I've come to trade.
Yes, please. I need sand so badly.
I assume you're planning on building a lot with concrete. I'm guessing what the sand is
Yeah,
for.
basically the palette of my little baby house is the palette of my kingdom. So,
Yeah,
Yep.
I feel like we both chose some fairly expensive materials to build with, because I'm doing a ton of stuff with
Yeah.
copper, and I'm like having to go mining every day.
no.
So yeah, so I've brought a fair amount of sand. How much do you think you need right now?
How much do you have and are willing to trade for?
I basically have an entire ender chest full.
I might need to give you some more flowers.
Yeah, whatever you feel like parting with
Here,
at this
I'll
point.
give you what I have picked out. I
Mhm.
heard you want some flowers.
Ooh,
and you can give
yes.
me what you think is fair for these.
Oh, 10 of each? Oh, I like this, yes.
That
yes.
one's 11, so that's a bonus. That's
Oh, okay, I get that thrown in free of charge. Yes, no, perfect. This is great because, yeah, dye is obviously really hard to come by in the desert. Like, there's no flowers
Yes.
that really grow there. I have cactus, but that's basically it. So this is,
All builds are green.
yes, pretty much, yeah. I'm going with cyan as well, so I've got half of it there, but then I need to go digging for lapis all of the time. So, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different types of flowers. Okay, so I'm just gonna say we'll give you 10 stacks of sand. I think that will probably do it for now, and then if you...
Oh, thank you so much.
I mean, you're welcome. If you want any more sand, then, I mean, I would really be after cornflowers mostly, because having the blue dye to work with cyan, I think that's
Yes.
probably going to be best for me. So if you want to
I
supply...
can make that happen.
Yeah, that would be really incredible, because, yeah, oh boy, it's very difficult to get hold of dye out there. But this will keep me going for a while. I'm going to stash the rest of those in there. And, yeah, I went to the nether the other day just to get ender chests, so this has been really useful. Yeah, me and I don't know where the other sheep has gone, by the way. It seems to have broken the lead and sort of wandered off.
Did you bring me sheep?
These ones were just kind of wandering around, but, you know, I felt like I got to turn up with some animals in tow, otherwise I wouldn't really be the wandering trader, so...
This is mine now.
You're just like luring it away, Pied Piper style with wheat. Yeah, no, you go ahead, that's fine.
I'm just gonna add this to my pen of friends.
I did basically give Gemini Tay one of my wandering trader llamas the other day, so yeah, I think that's fine. I think the animal can be like what's it called, like a collateral or something? I don't know. It could be, the animal can just be like a bonus to seal the deal.
Or a form of alliance.
Yes, I need alliances on this because I've already angered several people. I don't know if Scott has found out that I waxed all of his copper blocks yet, but he's been trying to age them, and I don't think they're going to age. So I have a feeling I'm going to be making enemies on this server quite quickly.
I can 100% bet he has no idea.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that fact. But yeah, sooner or later he's going to find out, and the Copper King will have messed with his copper. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens after that. And I haven't heard from Lizzie yet, but I did build a giant frog over in her lily pads. So we might have to.
Oh no!
We
Do
might
I have to watch out? Do I need to prepare my land for Frank?
we've obviously got a deal worked out here, so I'd say you're safe
Yeah,
for now.
we're best friends now. We gave each other things.
Exactly, you've got my sheep. I feel like if anything, you've got like
I
a
will
bargaining
protect
chip.
your sheep.
It's a bargaining sheep at this point, yes. I don't expect there'll be any pranks headed your way, but yeah, depending on whether or not people find out that we're allies now, you might you might end up getting on somebody else's bad side.
Am I going to be on the bad side?
We'll see. But yeah, maybe we can. I can maybe bring some defenses over if you need to protect this area. But
That would be lovely. I need protection from everything. So.
including yourself occasionally. Yeah.
There's empires all around me in every direction. So
I feel like I'm most worried about Fwip, if anything, because he's got some weird science going on that I'm ever so slightly worried about. He keeps staring at redstone ore like he's kind of possessed by it. So I am curious to see what he's going to do with that.
is he playing with potions?
He might be, yeah. He did mention something about setting up like an alchemy set or something. Nope.
He's gonna hide in the wheat field. It's camouflage. He loves wheat fields.
Yeah, exactly. He can't harm a wheat field. But
He can't harm the wheat.
yeah, all I'm saying is watch out for that guy, because you know, you gotta keep an eye on the weird neighbors.
Keep my eyes open in all directions. I gotta create a giant tower to look out to protect my land.
Watchtower sounds like a good plan. Yeah. Well, if that was all you needed in terms of sand for now, then I'm gonna get going. But let me know if
Thank
you need any
so
more.
much.
You are more than welcome, and thank you for the flowers. I will put them to good use.
Thank you for letting me steal your sheep.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey folks, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse and that little clip visiting Catherine Elizabeth's
Oh, no.
base, House Blossom. Very exciting, and we've got all of the flowers still waiting in the ender chest here, ready to be broken down into various dyes. So it's super cool to have another alliance on the server. So a little bit about this building,
Well,
because it's not quite done yet. You'll notice in the time lapse that the
I'm just
roof
gonna go
was
in now.
relatively basic, and that's because I'm not certain if I want to add some redstone functionality yet. I don't know if I want to maybe have some sort of piston system which closes up the chimneys here to cut off the campfire smoke, and that way we'd be able to tell when our copper was done smelting, or whatever else we happen to be smelting, but it's probably going to be copper, let's be real. I used enough of it in this build that I kind of need more now, but we'd be able to tell when that copper was done smelting by the fact that the campfire smoke was no longer emanating from those chimneys. So I'm considering doing something like that. The interior obviously needs a little bit of work, and it needs the mechanism itself. We'll do that in just a second here, but I was thinking I probably want to incorporate a little bit of clay brick into this, some actual red brick, and so I'm thinking about getting hold of a mason villager. I don't know if anybody on the server is trading for red brick. People don't tend to harvest clay all that much for bricks. A lot of the time I think people just go through stonemason villagers now, but I was messing around with a few details of this in the creative test for this build, and I really like the way that dripstone started to incorporate with this stuff. I think maybe just the idea that it's been sandblasted and sculpted by the desert winds and creating these kind of cones of rock, which I honestly think works really well for a desert environment, and I'm considering even maybe turning some of the caves in this area into dripstone caves so that we can have a little bit more of a... Whoa, hello. Just backed into a cactus. It's not like I haven't been living in the desert for a couple of weeks already. I was wondering if maybe, yeah, we can use that as part of the geological features of this area. I know Fwip has been farming dripstone, so maybe we can buy a little bit more from him at some point, but I think it's kind of fun. Again, another trade we can get from mason villagers is the dripstone block itself. So maybe we'll end up doing a little bit more with that. But I love the details of this build. Want to do a little bit more work on the roof, but overall I think it came together very well. What you also might have noticed in the time lapse is that placing a few blocks around here opened up basically sinkholes in the caves underneath here, thanks to the fact that all of the sand was floating above the caves, and there are still a few of those that I need to fill in, but of course we plan to landscape this area a little bit anyway, so that's not quite the setback it could have been. And yes, unfortunately I was missing a few of the bee nests to put into this build, and it sounds like some of them still have occupants, much as I did try to flush all of the bees out of the hives beforehand. So I still need to go looking for a few more of those, and maybe we'll just reorient them so the bees can come out and then reorient them so they can't get back in. But you'll notice a few other bees floating around here in the meantime. Before we get to the blast furnace, where the redstone is going to be fairly pedestrian, you'll probably... seen something like this before, I came into my house earlier and found this. Solidarity Gaming is back on the server and has left a little gift from the Swamp Empire. Friends, we will see, because it depends entirely what this is. It's a cake. How lovely. That is very kind of you, and it doesn't seem to be trapped in any way. I was slightly worried that he might have done something to the pressure plates, but it seems like he hasn't done that either. So evidently this is meant to be an actual olive branch of friendship. Well, that's very kind of him, and you know what? I'm going to enjoy this cake. I'm going to put it down here on this crafting table and have a few slices when I feel like it, because yeah, I think we can be friends with somebody who's going to bring us cake. I think that sounds like an excellent idea to me, and maybe we can find an excuse to stab him in the back later if our motive requires it. But now, I can update the map with our brand new build, and that is looking really nice. Kind of, if you turn your head on the side, it sort of looks like a boombox, I guess, a little bit. But anyway, we're going to be working on that a little bit more, but I think it's now time to get the blast furnace auto smelter installed. And so after a brief intermission, here is the redstone. It's all fairly simple, again, nothing that you haven't seen before with other auto smelters, but basically we just have 2 minecart hoppers running to and from these fuel input lines and resource input lines there, and a row of hoppers just carrying everything back to this chest. The main thing we're going to be putting in the input chest here for now is iron, because I don't have a huge amount of copper, but I do have quite a lot of raw iron that needs to be smelted, and I don't really have any intentions of using the raw iron block, although it could potentially fit in with the gold pallet around here, so that kind of pinkish hue to it. I do think it's a little better off as a utility right now. We don't want to have to pay mythical sausage for iron right away, so I'm thinking we need to smelt all of this down for future projects, and we're going to notice that projects like this take up a fair amount of iron with the crafting recipes for all of these things to begin with. The main fuel we're going to be using is coal, because having gone mining with Fortune 3 from the beginning of the series, I have a pretty monumental amount of coal, and we're not going to be using the full coal blocks, much as it would be more efficient to do so for large batches, because I don't know quite how often I'll be coming through with small batches of stuff, and I don't want to waste an entire coal block on maybe just like 1 or 2 pieces of copper. So we're going to fill up the fuel chest with some of this coal. I have so much of it that it's spilling out of my inventory, so it's certainly going to be enough to last us a while. And having turned the lever off here, the minecart hopper can rest underneath this chest for a while, pick up all the fuel, and then deliver an even amount of it amongst the furnaces. We're also going to put the other hopper minecart down here, and that's going to start taking in all of the iron. I'm going to break the rest of these raw iron blocks down, and we should get this stuff smelting pretty quickly. One other thing I will probably end up doing is placing levers on the front of each of these in order to switch on and off the hopper here. It's actually going to lock both the input and output hoppers if we power this block with the redstone signal, and that's going to allow me to take one item out of the blast furnace output to collect the XP for all the items it's smelted, which, considering blast furnaces can only process ore, that's likely to be quite a lot of XP, because iron and copper and gold and the type of stuff that we're going to be using this for does actually give you a fair amount of XP. Hopefully it'll be enough to repair the damage that I've already done to my tools in this episode. So we're going to stash the rest of the iron in there. It's already taken on as much as it can handle. We'll set the system going, and the blast furnaces will light up, although it's kind of difficult to see under the levers, so I don't plan on leaving the levers there for the long term, but I think for the short term it's going to make quite a neat little XP fund. Already we've got a bunch of iron coming into the output here, and the reason I've made such a large build for such a small blast furnace smelter is that I do plan on expanding this, and we can do some pretty cool decor in here the rest of the time. So maybe we'll expand it to 16 or 20, or maybe a couple more blast furnaces in the future. Maybe we'll expand it to different types of smelting if we want to smoke food in here, or just have a general purpose smelter for glass out of sand, or any of the other stuff that we might want to get that way. But I think for now, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Empires SMP. My name has been Pixelriffs. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.
No guts. Just run. My objective was not secured. All I can do now is retreat. Fire Talus. Jelly donuts are so scary.
The boundary is drawn, but a hazy alliance remains. Rulers met to trade gifts and forge connections, each seeking to take what the other has. As their flourished, so did their desire for power grow. And it was that the Copper King, ruler of Exandria to the north, hatched a cunning yet foolish plan. They would petition
How can
the
you
most
be cunning and foolish?
the whereabouts of buried strongholds. There they would find a portal to the Forgotten Empire, older and more deadly than them all, ruled over by an ancient dragon, guarding passage to power beyond their reckoning. But the Copper King sought to evade this fell beast and bridge the void via different means. It was a journey that would bring great reward, but also certain doom.
We're voting together? Oh, it's gonna be so cute!
Yes, I make vote.
Alright,
I don't want to drive, someone has to drive.
let's hit the river to the Ocean Kingdom.
Rude friends that I have here.
Anybody know any good sea shanties?
Row, you boat. Gently downstream.
Swamper boats time.
Bumper bus.
Diversion and slow squidding.
Oh,
Free glow squid.
I got it.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh, what's up with this
Ocean
stamina?
Queen, we have come to you for knowledge of the stronghold.
Yes, I will share with you my secret. Follow me. Wait for my authentic empire.
Then you can get in Lizzie's boat now.
I love the fact that the dolphins are
The
following
dolphins
you.
are following Lizzie.
You are the
I have one with the
Ocean Queen.
Wow. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna warn you that the entrance is a little bit dramatic.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's Geode right there.
Follow me.
Oh,
Magical.
the secret
Geode.
grotto.
Oh,
And
secret.
the
What's the secret?
Stronghold's right here.
Oh my gosh.
there's something
Demons.
else.
Right.
This is where my journey ends. You guys go ahead.
Thank you, Ocean Queen.
Thank you.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
welcome. I only want one chorus plant in return.
Absolutely.
Many chorus plants, don't you
Yeah.
worry.
Thank you.
When we survive, if we survive, we will bring you one.
We will survive.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We're professional. We've done this many times. Oh no, I'm not going
Now
to.
somebody
Hey, good luck.
Alright,
I don't wanna buy that.
Well, they're gonna die.
I have like 7 iron doors already. This place is a maze and it's just full of locked rooms with nothing in it. Nothing that way, Sausage. Nothing this way.
I'm lost. I'm
Turning around.
I got
I
this.
need so much assistance. Oh my gosh. Jim, everyone is together except for you.
I'm trying to find you, and I can't.
Quick, run! No, run the other way!
Oh gosh.
No, the other way! Oh God!
I got him, it's fine.
Oh, is that the portal? I see the portal. It's here. Right next to the
Oh.
library.
I knew I was on the right track.
You just follow me.
Nice. I know.
Alright.
Get the
Yeah, you get silverfish.
Would you get silverfish in?
Yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah.
Those are
I'm
really
jealous now.
Wait, did anybody bring beds so that we can be back here? Or
Yep.
we're gonna die and go back to our
Got one right here, Sega's full.
I don't have enough money.
Oh, we're so safe.
Wait,
Okay,
we
close
want
the
this
door.
on here.
I'll
This
just-
sign on the wall.
I'll just sell so I can
Alright, folks,
have
welcome
place
to the
to
heist.
stay in.
I don't know if any of you have been part of a heist before, but I am basically going to have to do an airline safety instruction video for you guys, because this is about to be a little bit weird.
Maybe seatbelts.
We basically do need seatbelts. There are safety procedures to observe. So first of all, we're going to be crossing the end using a honey block flight machine. And this is basically something that you just stand on a honey block, and the thing will carry you over the void. But the important thing is that nobody is allowed to hit anybody, nobody is allowed to jump, and nobody is allowed to go like crouching towards the back of this thing as it's flying, because at that point physics takes over and you will fall.
Something's happening to my buttons.
So we stand still. We stand still.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically,
Crouch, don't crouch.
like,
As someone with high ping issues, this makes me nervous.
yeah,
Do we crouch or do we not crouch?
we can crouch if you want to, just don't crouch too far towards the back of it, because then as the machine moves forward, you'll end up like slipping off the back of it.
Oh, okay, so you crouch in the middle.
I have tested this fairly extensively, and I tested it on the server, and it can carry me just fine, so I'm hoping it'll be fine for the rest of us.
So, alright, I'm trusting if I die, blame me.
don't PvP tap
So you are
anybody.
the pilot.
Yes, even if it's just for fun.
Our lives are in your hands.
The dragon might try and attack us, and that's why I asked a couple of people to bring glass bottles. While I'm building the machine, if the dragon starts like fireballing us, we need to spam right click the ground with glass bottles to pick up the dragon's breath. Otherwise, we could all potentially be standing in it, and that's not great.
Oh dear.
I can build a wall. I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and anything you can do to surround. I don't know where we're going to be spawning in, so we're trying to either run towards the edge of the island, or if it's one of those platforms that spawns over the void, I will need space away from the island so that I can build this thing. It's not going to take long, and I'll tell everybody to just jump on a honey block when we're ready.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm good. I can't wait to die too.
This
Let's
is
do
so
it.
exciting.
All right,
This sounds like it's gonna.
it's going to be very, very fun. All right.
You guys need any
So do we put in our place now?
Yeah, put in the pearls now. I have a few extra if we need them.
Oh.
Okay. All right,
I
here we
just
go.
looks like pixelated.
Okay, and we all need to go in at once, because if anybody comes in once I've started building stuff, then it resets the platform and deletes anything I've built. So we're basically all going to have to jump in at once.
What is the percentage that we all get in there, we're in the platform, and the dragon just kicks us all out at the same time?
Very, very slim, but it could happen, so be on your guard.
Not 0.
Let's go. Alright,
Okay, someone
countdown.
count down. Ready?
Alright.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, heist! Platform and deletes anything I've built. So we're basically all going to have to jump in at once.
What is the percentage that we all get in there, we're in the platform, and the dragon just kicks us all out at the same time?
Very, very slim, but it could happen, so be on your guard.
Not 0.
Let's go. Alright,
Okay, someone
countdown.
count down. Ready?
Alright.
Alright.
3, 2, 1, heist!
Oh gosh.
Okay, great, this is
Oh, it's
perfect.
falling, great.
Okay, everybody walk towards the island if you can, and just crouch there, because I need a bit of space.
Oh, dragon, please don't hurt us.
Please, dragon. Yes, don't do it, dragon.
Okay. I hear the
Oh,
flapping.
there it is.
I hear the flapping.
I don't have any bottles on me.
I don't have bottles
I
either.
have bottles. Okay, folks, the flying machine is ready, so when you're ready, step towards me.
Let's go. That was fast.
Oh, God.
That's so fast.
Wait,
Jump on a honey block. Jump on a honey block. Don't stand on the observers or the pistons. Make sure you are on a honey block before this thing starts moving. Alright, move further along. Move further down the machine, please.
I'm good. I'm right here.
Because I need to stand right here, and I need to
Second
place
to last.
a honey
I'm
block.
so scared.
Are we ready?
I'm so dead.
Let's go.
You're all so dead.
Don't move.
We're doing it! Yes!
I'm
It's
not touching the
working!
keyboard.
It's working!
No way.
Say goodbye to the dragon, folks!
It's working.
We are gone! Yeah! I can't believe that went so well! That went so well! You might need to turn down block sounds, because this is really loud.
Oh, you know what?
That. I'm not touching anything. I don't want to touch anything. There is no touching of things right now.
On my screen?
It's like Neo.
Yeah, I really wish I brought golden fish.
We're probably here.
Look at all the Endermen! Look at all the Endermen clustering on the island as we leave. Oh,
Oh,
it's like they're all waving us goodbye.
I stare at them. Will they teleport from us?
No, not at this range.
Okay,
Thankfully.
good.
Far away.
So they look at one in the face.
So,
after he definitely already did it.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
thank you all for boarding Pixel Airlines. This is your captain speaking. We're going to be arriving at the Outer End Island in about 750 blocks. So settle in, take your hands off the keyboards, make sure you keep yourself inside the vehicle at all times, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
I'm just in shock. I wish I had face cam on right now. Like, I'm genuinely just in shock.
You know what? This is great. Wait, can we do this to get to our bases in the overworld? Because this seems so much fun.
I mean, it's fun, but it's very slow. Like, we are traveling at 1 block per block. I don't know quite how fast it is, but it's
I'm in
a
the end
little
island.
wild. So.
Yeah, we're doing it. I feel like this is going well.
Yeah, I mean, we are basically like a third of the way there right now. If anybody needs an ender pearl for the dismount section at the end of this, because you can't really
Nice.
jump very well on honey blocks, so if you got blocks that you can build a bridge to wherever we end up, then that's good.
I've got blocks.
I do have ender pearls if anybody needs them to dismount the machine.
Yeah, I don't have any ender pills.
Alright, cool. I will dish those out once we are safely at the other end. But yeah,
Okay.
if you crouch towards the back of this thing, you do fall off. So, Pearl!
I didn't touch.
Oh no.
I didn't touch anything.
Pearl!
Oh, no.
Oh, Pearl, I'm sorry.
I didn't do that.
Sausage,
I
no!
know. Sausage as well. I didn't touch anything.
I didn't touch
I'm
anything.
really not touching either. I hope that
I'm not moving.
Oh, that's me gone. That's me gone as well.
I'm real curious.
The two of us yet.
I did feel like I was sleeping,
No,
but I
just
didn't want to
we
move.
will talk.
No, I'm not moving. Your permission is
Urbosa's glory is ready.
I need my blocks.
Oh no.
Oh, that
Come
was
back, build another one.
that was
I
rough.
can have more than one of that.
We don't have backup.
Well,
It's so laggy. I'm lagging.
we got so far.
That lag.
I was really hoping that was going to work.
It seemed so promising.
It was going so well.
Yeah,
Like a good job there.
we were
I
doing
did
the
feel like I was at the edge, but I thought that was just like how it's supposed to look. So
Yeah,
I
like-
really
No, it
adjust
looked
myself.
really good on my screen.
Yeah, on-
It was great, but it lagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like completely stopped moving and then caught up all at once.
I do
It was
kind of.
kind of weird for me. Like it didn't even stop moving. I just fell off. I didn't move at all though. That was weird.
I'm going to starve to death crossing these deserts.
That's how I felt that I was murdered. I was murdered while I was starving.
Oh, I'm eating the Jimmy cake. The cake Jimmy gave me. Yes.
Oh no, I don't have an empty chest, and all my
That is
stuff
why.
is inside.
Oh no.
Yeah, I lost my other one, and I gave you all of my stuff.
This was actually secretly a ploy to trap all of your stuff in an ender chest so that you can't get to it.
Joke's on you, I had nothing good to put in there.
Fix. Someone's had an idea. If you put a composter on top of the honey box and sit in those, would that stop us from falling?
I don't know if it's going to track player position that accurately. What I'm thinking we can do is we can build like a platform out of like 2 by 3 honey blocks and then back. We stand on the honey block on the front, and then that will stop us falling off the back of the machine. The one problem is I put the materials for the second flight machine in my ender chest. So I need to make another ender chest. It'd be really funny to edit this so that like we never fall off, but then we all turn up at the other side of the island and we have like completely different equipment and we just don't say anything. I feel like that's gonna be my edit. I'll be like, no, it worked totally fine first time, guys. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we're perfect.
Yeah, you totally don't have 17 other people that have just heard you say that.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Well, stream, you're all sworn to secrecy from this point on.
Okay, don't say anything, guys. How did we miss this? Are you kidding? It's the first left, and you go here.
We just all
Yeah.
went right. We all
We
went
just
right.
went everywhere but the portal.
Alright, so same again. I'll build the flying machine different this time. Stay on a honey block, don't climb on the honeycomb that I'm going to put at the back. And hopefully we don't die. But nothing to lose.
Okay, I'm ready.
No.
Already.
3, 2, 1. Heist 2!
No, we.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh gosh.
crashing. Alright, we're gonna climb to that other machine, sure.
We're definitely going to do that, but that's okay.
Why don't you move it over?
Everybody get on one of the available honey blocks.
I'm on the edge too. We're all on the edge technically.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go.
Nice centered.
Oh
Oh,
god.
it went the wrong way. Okay, that's...
Oh.
Great start.
Great start. Great start.
Alright,
Look at the Enderman.
Oh,
Dragon.
gosh. Dragon. I have bottles.
okay,
Oh.
Pearl, I need
Oh.
you to step back into where Sausage and Catherine are.
Okay, come, girl.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh my
I'll
god.
just be here.
Oh.
Yep. I'll just be
Oh.
here. This is fine.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah. This is great. I'm been abandoned by family.
Oh no! Sorry.
That was never gonna happen. That was never gonna Bryce!
Oh no!
Bryce!
Oh!
You know what? Fine. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way then. You know what? I'll meet you guys.
She's
on the
gonna
other
get
side.
there before us.
You're probably gonna be faster, to be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably. She's gonna go right past us. She's gonna fly past
I'm
us.
on my way. I'm on my way. You know what? I didn't see that. Right? It was dependent the whole time. But
This is gonna have to keep holding down the forward button.
I'm actually holding shift.
I think it's not gonna hurt. That's the only thing I can say. It's probably not gonna hurt.
I'm gonna. This terrifies me.
Technically,
You know what? This entire thing.
Isn't this like the Batwing? You
Help
have
me.
that?
I mean, yeah. It
Might as well
basically
pay him a
is.
visit.
This is the Batwing.
I'm not sure I
you
can.
guys thought it was love.
I can't quite claim the confidence that Bruce Wayne has, unfortunately.
Pearl is legitimately keeping up with us.
Yeah, no, really, for real. Like,
I'm on my way.
Oh, I had the turbo button.
Fall onto it.
I'm coming.
She's gonna catch up. Like she's
You're
really
literally
not
beating us.
getting very far behind us.
The turbo function was active for the B button. That's what was happening.
Did you throw
Baloney.
an azalea bush at me before you left?
No.
I don't know, for some reason
Didn't
I
you
got an
shove it in
azalea
the
bush.
water? Put it in the water, mate. Sorry, your base.
Do it.
that is
Why
actually
did
incredible.
it's disappearing? We're doing good.
Yeah,
This is the scary part.
this is where it went wrong last time.
It gets
Uh-huh.
laggy about
Yeah.
this. Is somebody watching ahead of us so that we?
Yeah,
I'm looking at Pearl.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'm watching behind you. So
I'll watch Pearl. Make sure you're
I'll watch
okay,
you guys
Pearl.
fall in.
No,
Oh God, no lag there.
stop.
That was never gonna work with all three of us on there. I was just going straight up. I'm just glad it happened on the obsidian and not in the wood.
Yeah.
That would have been so bad.
We are coming up on the point where we might encounter the other flying machine. If that happens,
Oh, we're getting laggy for me.
yeah.
There it is. I see it.
Oh.
It popped in.
Okay, if it's still moving, then that's good, because that means...
Pearl, you're doing great.
I just thought I made some slabs out of all the cobblestone we had. I think it was meant to be. You gave me so much cobble now.
I just saw the other flying machine. I'm so happy it's still moving. That saves so much trouble. Oh, alright. Well, at least this one is lag safe, so...
We survived it. We're good.
Yeah.
It's still loading chunks though. We're not out of the clear yet.
Yeah.
I see
you
islands.
stop this mission.
I see land.
Yes!
We're approaching land.
Oh,
thank
please let us get there safely.
Do you know how to stop this thing?
It doesn't really stop until it hits something, but it's not going to hit it with any force, so we'll be okay.
Imagine if it does, and physics was invented in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Splat.
We fly forward.
I can see the other machine. It's docked at the
Yeah.
island.
It's on.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
perfect. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing it.
who would have known
Dang
a
it,
seat
Who
with a back on it would have been
would have thought, honestly?
Who would have thought that safety features would stop people from dying?
The safety features got me kicked off the boat.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
Pearl.
I
I'm
realized.
sorry.
Sorry, Pearl. We miss you dearly.
I'll be there.
Nobody look at the Underman.
Okay, I have 3 ender pearls, so if anybody wants an ender pearl for safety, I can do that too. Otherwise, just wait for the machine to come to a complete stop, and
just
build a bridge using blocks. You won't be able to
Okay.
jump from the honey blocks.
There's
to
so many
anything.
Endermen. I've
Don't
never
look at the
seen this many in my life.
Dang it.
Don't look at the end of it. Don't look at your feet.
Yeah, we are loading the entire end mob cap right now. This is
Look at
great.
the translucent honey block underneath, and then there's void under that.
Goodness.
Even I'm scared, and I invented this thing.
Oh God. We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash.
I am sweating
Here
in
we
real
go.
life.
Here we go.
We're gonna crash.
Everybody ready? Let's do this.
Oh God. No, this doesn't seem normal.
And we are good.
Oh no, it kept going.
Are we good?
Alright, somebody looked at an Enderman. I don't know who it was. It might have been me.
Jim, hi. Jim,
So
hi.
much panic in your guts.
Sausage move. What are you doing?
No,
Wait.
Jim.
Is that Jim? I mean, look, Jim.
No.
We have a bridge now, so you can
We do have a bridge.
You guys got my pearl bridge now. There's a little snow right there.
Oh, Snort must have had.
school.
It was so late. I couldn't see.
Yeah, everything froze. I stopped moving for a second.
I was here. I was like, what's happening? Weird flag on the server.
I did it.
That was fun. That was fun.
We're here.
Someone
listen
put
here.
out an end chest. Friends, bring me back some purpur.
We will.
Sure.
We will.
I'm not
You don't want to
renewing
use,
you.
that is my fridge of friendship.
Yeah.
I don't even
There's a-
iron. You can
Well, I'm coming out to meet you.
No!
Oh no, that sounds worse than it is.
Alright, Pearl, there's gonna be a birch bridge. Like,
Birch?
right up. It was the wood I had the most of.
Joy Pearl, it's raw
Oh
too.
boy. It's not lined up. I feel like I should just finish my bubble one.
I'm sorry. Didn't realise the aesthetics were that important. Well, everybody get used to the local diet now because if you didn't bring much food with you this time, then
I got a
go.
stack of bread and some steak.
Nah, you'll be
I've
fine.
got a couple of things.
Steak sandwich.
Oh.
You just took longer to prepare, but you bring food? No.
I've got tons of fish, it was just in my ender chest. Looking at you guys. I'm gonna leave this ender chest here. Obviously you'll find them inside the cities, but if you need to get back here before you throw yourself into the void, there will be an ender chest right here. Take it.
Take the cords, yeah.
Okay.
T-shot.
It's like 1,000 and 0.
Are you going together or is somebody up from other directions?
I'm good to go with
I want to not go alone.
Yeah, let's all go together. Fine. We'll share all.
Where are you?
Just gonna stand here and watch.
Great.
Put that form.
I'm guessing from
Oh fuck.
To be honest,
Why?
It is my pleasure.
entirely fair. After the events of today,
I'm running.
you guys found one.
it is miles away and out of the void.
What's over there? You see them?
Let's go.
We're about to meet up, guys. We see you.
Oh,
Hi.
well, we can all go around this
I got this
instead.
one, bro. I got
Oh,
this one.
so the city you found is probably the city we're gonna find too.
Yeah,
Are you at the city yet?
It's really slow.
Oh, this is so close. Oh, does it? Does it? Here. Does it? Here. Does it? Get the one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going.
yeah. Bridge TV.
Oh, what was that noise?
That room you're in, Cameron, should have an image in it. Oh, I have a shot in Yeah, that's what I was hoping once we unlocked Diamond Gear. I'm like, we could maybe find some of the end cities if we actually get there.
Oh, this pickaxe is watching. To be honest, let's go. I mean, it's iron, but it's something.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yes, of course. I hate this room so much.
Hey, GG's
Do it.
Oh.
Yeah, look at her Electra. Alright, I'm good, thank you.
Right,
Get out. Help me.
Nothing's usually up there anyway, so.
there's like one shelter up there. We can also farm shelter. That's the thing,
I feel the cold buttons.
Right there.
Oh, no, six!
Oh, I hit it! I think I actually hit that one.
Oh, you went for the shock? I thought you were going for Catherine.
No.
I was like, oh gosh.
I'm not gonna kill Catherine twice today. I've scouted ahead a little bit. There's a bunch of bridge leading up to the east. I just got really excited because I found one of those return gateways, and I was like, wait, we can't use that. I'm trying to save us a bit of time by trying to find another city anyway.
East, northern, south. I'm gonna start my bridge over things.
Oh god, I see the water coming in.
Hi.
Oh, it's so long. Look at that. We're teleporting down.
That was awesome.
Like, with the Elijah, we can always just get some free scouting and punch.
wanted a battery. Instead, I got my blade stolen from me and I'm...
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm 5,800.
Let's go.
What's your Z?
We're all trying to meet up.
2,000 sound.
Oh,
Okay, well, yeah, I'm taking
We're gonna be trying to meet up, but
it's worth 6,000.
we can kind of... If we go back over to that island, we can kind of go a little bit further.
I'm standing in one of the towers that has all the shelters in it. I only just found out as well that there are like smaller versions of these towers that don't have as many in. This one has all of them.
All of every single one.
This is where they all hang out. Oh, are you serious? There's like iron gear in here and that's it. What a rip-off. Have they made shulkers more angry?
What the?
Yeah.
I swear, the bullets are flying like constantly over here. I'm not even in the room with them. You keep going in this direction, you might find a city between.
Yeah, because they're typically in lines.
Yeah.
Straight. Just gotta find out which direction they're on.
Please get another update, please. An update, another update, please.
You want another nether update?
Another nether update. No, an end update like the nether, please. That would be so nice. Oh. Same thing. Oh.
Okay, I now have enough ender chests that everybody can put an ender chest in the ender chest. Oh, that's more like it. Efficiency 5, magic, fortune 3.
Bye. That's good.
Actually worthwhile gear. Just don't immediately craft